Ladies and gentlemen, over the next few minutes I'm going to share the secret of how two young men, each working alone initially, with little money to start, were able to launch and build two separate businesses to over $1 million a year in a little more than a year and gone on to employ dozens. If you want to do the same or add to your existing small business, pay close attention. Let me repeat that for emphasis. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share the secret of how two young men, each working alone initially, with little money to start, were able to launch and build two separate businesses to over $1 million a year in little more than a year, and gone on to employ dozens. If you want to do the same, or add to your existing small business, pay close attention. The two things they shared in common were they each had a product of their own invention, and they each had determination to succeed, come whatever may. Since then, it's been proven that only the determination to succeed is needed. As a professional salesman serving many industries since 1980, internet marketer since 1992, and Facebook marketer since 2009, let me tell you, a customized Facebook fan page is the only internet environment that can operate as a company web page if you don't have one, or a squeeze page that allows you to take leads off Facebook without it penalizing your marketing there. Exactly replicates the offline marketing and sales process used by every successful company for the last 100 years, but with a compression of the process time factor by 90 to 95% and a tremendous reduction in operating costs. Be operated as a dynamic office workstation in real time to preclude buying third-party generated leads or systems. In fact, you can schedule it to keep running for even when you must be doing something else or to be away for a few days. Create instant affinity with prospects that leads to quick sales close, which is the key factor that's missing with third-party generated and non-Facebook system generated leads that make closing harder to take longer and drives up their cost. Enables using free and paid ads in a system that's much more effective and less costly than using Google AdWords. This is a photo of the Ultimate Wealth Strategy for Small Business Teams fan page. Your page name and chosen graphics would be installed in place of ours. The admin panel is the page owner's only view, their operations center. Facebook has built some 70 tools into the page, mainly behind these 5 tabs, with which to administer the page, and the status update panel where you interact with your audience. The status update panel is where you post updates several times a day during peak traffic periods for your product or service niche. Yes, there's a scheduler there, down to the minute, with which you can set delivery times to accommodate your own busy schedule, even plans to be away for a few days. And administer the page includes measuring how well you're performing at engaging your audience, closing sales, with one of the finest tool sets on the internet. They also give you a precise picture of what to do to raise your sales closing rates. Now, notice the focus of the display layout here. Our call to action, get your free wealth strategy ebook. This is just one of a ton of priceless strategies we share with every type business client, conventional, MLM, affiliate marketing, to build fast. Facebook calls the largest graphic the cover photo, and the one at intersection on the left, the profile picture. The windows below these, they call applications, but as page customizers, we call the ones we add, like the one with the greenish colors, tabs, because that's how they're identified on our host computers. Every application or tab, even the Photos application, affords multiple opportunities to interact with your public, and we show you the scads of strategies when you're our client, including mixing oral conversations with electronic dialogue. Now, this one greenish tab isn't all of your customization potential. Clicking the down arrowhead within the star expands the view of your page downward, where you can install a total of 11 custom tabs to serve your particular operational needs. You cannot remove or reposition the Photos tabs as you can all the others. That's right. You can rearrange the tabs order for the new strategy every day if you wish. Just as in the traditional offline marketing to sales close process, your first object is to build what's called a sales funnel that contains pre-qualified prospects and people who've bought before and are likely to buy again. How do we know these likes include pre-qualified prospects? One of the first features we add to your fan page is called a like gate. Working together, you and we describe an incentive to persuade only people who have a valid interest and probability to buy your products and services to click the Facebook supplied like button. Coupled with your advertising targeted down to the postal or zip code level, you can be confident of the ability of the numbers in your sales funnel. Of course, those people who visit your page and don't accept your incentive are turned away and don't even see your page content. Now, here's a photo of our page as it appears to our clients and visitors who click the like button. Only your graphics and layout may be different. No owner controls are visible to them, and only the controls that are available to the public, and you can control some of those from your back office. Notice as before, the instant focus is on what we want them to do, our call to action, get our free ebook. There's a contact information capture form behind the graphic with an autoresponder redirect link. The link allows a pre-qualified prospect who has clicked the like button to instantly download their copy of our ebook titled The Ultimate Wealth Strategy for Small Business as soon as they've entered their contact info. As I said, this is one of tons of strategies we'll show you. Your visitors can start a dialogue with you by sending you a private message in the visitor's view of your page, or making a public comment in a status update panel which goes viral on all of your fans' news feeds, increasing your exposure with what amounts to a referral, possibly an endorsement by your fan. You can even control who can make comments and the types of comments they can make from their back office. You reply to the visitor's comments through the operator status update panel or by providing private message, or you can even use Facebook's instant messenger system, or get their phone number or Skype address from their profile page. The point is, you want to reply to their every comment or question as soon as possible after it's posted. Most likely, you'll have to initiate the dialogue by posting a few tidbits of information about your products and services in the operator's view of the status panel update. You can make your post private or be viewed by only your fans or public to be shared through your own as well as the newsfeed of all members of your fan list, where members of their friends list also have the potential to see it. So consider carefully who's targeted for each post. Only pre-qualified fans or your fans plus the general public. The fan page operation is different from the traditional static web page, and that is its strength and is your favor for faster results. So know this: the most fruitful period, the most fruitful periods will be when you post and stand by for a real-time oral or electronic conversation with respondents to your post. Again, you want to match your post to peak traffic periods for your product or service niche. Now, I know you're wondering about the autoresponder I mentioned a moment ago, but I'll hold that until you're our client. Any visitor to your page can also click this down arrowhead to see any other tabs you've installed and take any action you've invited there. You and we will work out the detailed strategy and relevant page contents to attain it when you're our client. Now, we get a persistent question. What does it cost me to get a customized Facebook fan page? Well, it depends upon the nature of your operation and the provider you select to do it. We watch the market and are And here are the numbers from our most recent survey. First, each tab that contains text and mobile and utilities like payment processor interfaces and autoresponder lead capture forms average about $350 US each to design and install. Graphics like the cover photo, profile picture, and tabs range between $5 US and several hundred for elaborate cover photos. We opted to list a mid-range at $80 each. Mobile marketing is essential for every business today. Facebook is typical of the online population, and their latest report shows 750 million out of 1 billion registered users, about 75%, log on daily with a mobile device, which cannot display a conventional web or fan page. Our survey found that a top-end mobile app that will enable both viewing and navigating all the public functions of a fan page costs up to $3,250 or more. And this can drive up the marketer's cost because each one depends on a given device operating system. And the marketer must provide for at least 3, Android, iPhone, and Windows Phone, to target the major part of the market. An autoresponder system is essential to businesses' longevity, especially if you're an affiliate or MLM marketer, even if your company supplies one preloaded with follow-up letters, for two reasons. Affiliate and MLM companies' terms of use generally specify that referrals brought to them become the property of the company, even if provision is made to allow the associates to download contact information of their own referrals. Few people exercise this download option, so if they leave the company for any reason, they have to start all over, losing money and time invested in building the list they left behind. The second reason is that preloaded letters generally reflect a given person's interpretation of the market at that location and what's happening in it at a given point in time. Marketing is a moving train, arrives at different geographical stations at different times, and if you or the administrator cannot adjust on time, you miss it at your expense. Enterprise class systems like Aweber cost about $19 US a month or $194 a year for the year subscription for up to 500 subscriber records. The price point starts to increase in increments beginning with 501st record, but your income, you shouldn't feel it. As I said a few moments ago, any custom tabs, utilities, and other features installed on a fan page has to be hosted by a computer not owned by Facebook. Some customization providers break this cost out separately, which we found to average about $90 US a month with maybe a small discount for an annual subscription. Still others factor the total hosting bill for the year into the one-time charge for the local or for the total number of tabs supplied to the client, counting on the client buying additional services as time goes on. Finally, strategic support includes customer service and keeping the client abreast of Facebook, Google search engine, Twitter, and other social media sites changes as they affect clients' marketing objectives and developing new strategies around and for those changes. We found many small businesses rely on separate consultants for marketing strategies, assistance, and updates at a cost of $3,600 to $7,200 a year. Putting it all together, we found small businesses paying around $12,154 a year for the whole package. Now, we're a small business too, and would find that number difficult to swallow, so we came up with what we called the $1 million small business special and a quick method for your comparison. Instead of the per tab pricing, we include up to 4 tabs that may be installed on a single fan page or divided between a primary and utility fan page at no extra cost. Instead of the per graphic pricing, we allow up to 10 graphics for the cover, profile, photo, and tabs at no extra charge. We use a different technology approach to mobile marketing entirely. No mobile app, which minimizes our cost for provision and our clients' cost of marketing because they only deliver a mobilized URL to the public, and reduces the public's nuisance because they don't need still another app that serves their particular operating system and takes up real estate on their device, whether it's a smartphone, tablet, or whatever, as long as it has an internet connection. We supply it free and free of charge, even for hosting, as our appreciation for your being our client. The client signs up for their own accounts for such as payment processor and autoresponder, and supplies us with the form codes for installation. There are a number of payment processing services based on in the USA and in other countries to serve different needs. If you don't have an autoresponder, we recommend one comparable to AWeber's quality, reliability, and features for just $10 a month for up to 500 customer records and unlimited emails in even hypertext markup language format. Like AWeber, the price goes up with the 501st record, but by only $5 a month. Monthly hosting of all your custom features provided on our servers, 24/7 servers with 99.9% guaranteed uptime, is at no charge. We provide the best quality strategic support on the internet. In addition to our own expertise or experience with two small businesses rocketing to $1 million in new revenues in less than a year, we aggregate the experiences of several acclaimed experts in their niches, posting them behind a tab on our fan page labeled Marketing Tips That Just Work. For those who need help implementing, they can contact us by phone, Skype, or email. And we occasionally host a speaker who's an expert in subjects of interest to our clients. Instead of $3,600 to $7,200 a year, we provide support and all else that you see in green above for just $49 a month, or discounted by $108 for a year subscription. That's right, your total starting budget doesn't need to be $12,188 a year. It needs only to be $49 US a month, or $480 for a year subscription for all that you see in green on this chart. But there's a bit more, so let me make your starting budget a little clearer to get your 6 or 7 figure income. Your $1 million business special budget should include $588 US if you must start paying by the month, or $480 if you can purchase an annual subscription right away. Now, you can start paying by the month, then upgrade to an annual subscription anytime, and if you take our recommended autoresponder system, it starts at $120 a year and goes up starting with your 501st record. But your income from your 501 records should easily handle the increase. If you're already paying for an autoresponder system, ignore this expense unless you need a better or lower cost one. We use Skype for around-the-world communication with the best voice clarity we've found among screen sharing devices, which we use for training and troubleshooting. Skype is free, but to use the screen sharing and other premium features like video, the minimum subscription is $10 a month, $120 a year. And if you're already using Skype Premium, you can ignore that expense. Short videos of 3 to 5 minutes are highly effective in advertising descriptions of your products and services. You don't have to be a professional filmmaker or need an expensive camera and studio setup to make them. A screen recorder that will record from your computer monitor and sound card will do just fine. There's a link in our fan page tab, Marketing Tips That Just Work, labeled Your Toolbox, where you can get the one we use for $49.95. Once you buy it, it's yours, and we'll teach you how to use Microsoft PowerPoint or PowerPoint on your camcorder to create them. By the way, there are a number of other tools you will need there that are listed, and most are free to acquire and use, but some that'll work with Mac computers must be purchased. If you already have a screen recorder with sound recording from your sound card, ignore this expense unless you need a better one. Now, once you have a new fan page set up, your first marketing campaign planned and ready to launch, we found it highly advisable to seed your new page with likes. Use the service we do and get some 4,000 pre-qualified likes for you, $49 delivered in about 24 to 48 hours. Time your planned launch with the expected completion of the likes delivery, and you can start your marketing with a live sales funnel that also persuades those who don't want to be first to like your page. We'll also show you techniques of free advertising that work on Facebook during your initial launch phase. The provider we recommend will visit your page and tailor their service criteria to the subject of your page, then deliver in a manner that protects your Facebook account from being shut down. You'll find the link on their Ultimate Wealth Strategy page setup page when you subscribe to our system. To keep the momentum generated by your original likes purchase, phase in Facebook's paid ads system starting with promoted posts during the launch phase. Add just $5 a day. As your campaign gains momentum and income starts, begin pay-per-click and pay-per-impression advertising. Done with proper targeting techniques, which we'll demonstrate for you, your cost will grow only slowly, while your return will accelerate rapidly. And the best news of all is your budget doesn't have to start at $12,154. Remember, I call this your starter budget. Notice it's for a whole year. You then increase your expenses only as your sales increase, hopefully with sales growing much faster than your expenses, as they should when you allow us to work with you through the linking of our fan page for monitoring and assistance. Customized Facebook fan pages by the Ultimate Wealth Strategy for Small Business team is the best and smartest business investment you'll ever make. There is a certain path to ensuring your business success. Our free ebook covers it, so I recommend you get your copy right now by clicking the URL below or to the right of this video. And be sure to share this video with your neighborhood businesses, affiliate, and MLM associates and friends. This has been a Hart, Senior Strategist for the Ultimate Wealth Strategy for Small Business team. I'll see you on the inside. Have a great day.